at you on MLB Network from Petco Park in San Diego. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the San Diego Padres. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Number 59 is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0 home. This is popped up. Hosmer is there. Makes the play. 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 2 now. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout would be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Now the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Top of the first, just underway at Petco Park. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Betances is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Not close. It's 2-0. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Ball.
2-0. Torres brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
3-2, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. Freezes him, a strikeout looking. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And it's 1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. At the plate, Gary Sanchez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Full count, 3-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a no, of course. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Line drive to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Ready with the
for
first
the
pitch.
throw.
Here it comes.
The
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
That misses 1-2. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's Will Myers. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 1 for 4. No balls and a strike to count. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he lays off for ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Encarnacion will range over to make the catch. Just now to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball well outside. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Myers is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dylan Betances. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that misses, ball 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. One and two.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
In now, DJ LeMahieu. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Third inning, no score to this point. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Renfroe is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end. Digging in now for San Diego, Francisco Mejia, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, number 59. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Fouled away. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Digging in, Aaron Judge.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Popped up. Hosmer shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Torres. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the. Stepping into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
2 balls and a strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Got him. A slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to hit next, it'll be Franchy Cordero. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Franchy Cordero becomes out number 2 this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball, foul down the left side. To the left side, but it's well foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hot shot toward third, and the Friars are into the hit column.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Stanton, and they can't run it down. Betances is ready. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
1-0. Here it is.
2-0.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
That's on the outer edge. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. And a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Gary Sanchez.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Now, that ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season. And as ShowTrack tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Yanked hard but foul to the right. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he misses with it, 1-1. Gregorius gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Cordero is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Dylan Betances. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time, and another foul ball. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher, Matt Strom. Takes the trying to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Pulled toward right center field. Cordero on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Ball 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. And it's gone onto the lower basket of the Western Metal Building. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ground ball right side. Hosmer has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
The pitcher,
Greg Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Padres. Number 5.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Garcia stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Garcia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
A ball and no strikes. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Betances sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Adam Warren takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. Cordero has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. One-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Gary Sanchez is on deck. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
And he fouls this one off. Stanton, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Now with the plate, Didi Gregorius. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Hard hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on the bag himself. And the So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Hosmer. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
The right fielder, Hunter.
And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Misses, ball 2. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
The left fielder, number 4.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. Here comes the first pitch.
Now batting.
Slurve in there, strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. Number 9.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball hit softly on a line to third. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jose Castillo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
65.
Here's the pitch.
Jose Castillo. Now
fouled off.
And batting 9. Number 18. Austin Hedges.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Austin Romine will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Yankees. Number 28, Austin Romine.
Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Encarnacion aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball well outside.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
2-2 the count. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. And an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Aaron Judge will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. And a ball 1-0. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Ball 2. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Renfroe. And the inning is over. Yanks lead. Zach Britton
please.
gets start the home
Number
7.
53.
So striding forward now, Austin Hedges. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
The catcher,
Lifted down the line in left.
Hedges.
And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Fernando Tatis Jr. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Line hard toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Tatis leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Count even now at 1-1. Outside 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Here's Manny Machado now, and they're runners at the corners now. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the run from third, and don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Eric Hosmer, in previous meetings with Britton over the years, just a 1 for 9. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. Number 67 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 67.
Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, a 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Another 2-2 offering, and he fouls this one off. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And there's a base hit. So a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that will bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
The 0-1 delivery. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Throw over to first. Five. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he's back standing. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So a runner at second. 2 down now. On the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Now batting, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Popped him up. Number 9 is there for it. And that ends the inning. No runs. Leading off the inning. as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. The 1-2. This is foul right side. 1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Manuel Margot will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. To 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Craig Stanley and to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Renfroe moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 45, Luke Ford.
One and one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Here's Brett Gardner now.
The third baseman, Brett Gardner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Number 99.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
And he takes a called strike 1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he's safe.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Marcus. Intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off. Second and third, 2 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The set, and the 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. One and two. Here it is. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Two and two. Here it is. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ripped on the ground to first. Hosmer has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, and it. Tommy Canely is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 48.
Coming to the plate now, number 9. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
The second baseman.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
So he sets him down swinging. Number 9 goes
Now
quietly to lead off the bottom of the ninth.
Ball 1, no
And
pitch.
this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Canely playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Number 23.
Digging in and looking for more, Fernando Tatis Jr. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Slider laid off for a ball. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Hard hit toward the hole. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Yankees used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Dylan Betances earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.